In today's video, we are making some Ned style baits and a rig that excels when fished in wood. Let me get the first cup in the microwave and I'll show you what I mean. I'll talk about this rig here, but first of all, I just want to make sure I don't have glitter all over my face. Seems like every stinking time I do a video nowadays, I go to the editing and I got glitter somewhere. I had a speck right there in the last video the entire time. I don't know. The rig, it's called a Jig Rig. I'd never heard of it before. It's kind of like a finesse Jika. This is what it looks like in its smallest form. It's just a 1/0 EWG to a split ring with a drop shot weight off of it, and then a swivel off of that. You don't have the Ned head. It's a Ned style bait. Goes down, but it's free swinging. And because it's weedless, of course, I know, you can make a weedless Ned head, but you have that head in the way, and that weedless Ned head isn't free swinging. So this guy's gonna rock it right down, and it's gonna just, with buoyant plastic and so forth, it's gonna kind of wiggle all around, drags really well, and you can tell by looking at it, really dynamite in wood, where a typical Ned head with the exposed hook, not so great in wood. So this is that size. I think that's a 1/16 ounce weight. I also rigged this up, thought it would be interesting, on a 2/0, not super thick wire, but flipping hook. So that is a 2/0 flipping hook, another Ned bait style. These aren't the colors we're gonna do today, it's just what I had sitting around. We got the split ring, that's a 1/8 ounce weight, and then the swivel off the front. You can actually, using the same hook, go up another notch. That hook sits beautifully in the Gloria craw. How about that for a freaking Ned bait? Throw this in where some sparse, you're not going to throw this in the thickest of thickest stuff, but around loose limbs and all that, where a typical Ned head would get caught up. Yeah, so we're going to shoot actually all three of those baits today. Hopefully we have enough plastic to do so. I heard the ding, so let's check it out. Yep, first cup is ready to go. While we're making it, I'm going to put the second one in. Should take us about 2 minutes or so to make this first color. All right, let's get to building. So this will be our top color, and I want to go back to this Hangman. This is Alpha Pigments Super Color Shift Hangman. It is so beautiful. You can tell I like it because I'm almost out of it. Gotta order me some more. But I'm gonna do 1/8 of a teaspoon. There we go. Let's get this mixed up. Try not to splash it all over the place like I tend to do with powders all too often. Man, it's gorgeous. I hope you guys can see that. Purples, reds, like this mahogany going on in there. Man alive, that is super freaking cool. And my favorite flake to put with it is from Hobby Lobby. Extra fine champagne Hobby Lobby. 1/8 of a teaspoon for that as well. You could actually probably go a little bit more if you wanted to, but I'll try it here with 1/8. See if that does it. Oh, yep. Maybe I was thinking 1/16 because 1/8 looks just right. Man, what a beautiful day it is, and thank you, Lord, for it. Thank you also for the kindness of this landowner to let us out here and enjoy these beautiful ponds. I am pumped to fish this Jig Rig today. You guys haven't seen the final results unless you remember the thumbnail, but trust me when I tell you, it's pretty tasty. And I am at the Joker, which has all kinds of super shallow wood on the other side where I can't get to it when I'm beating the bank. Got Bob out here with me. We're gonna hit some of this shallow wood and see what all the hype is about. Figured I'd start with the 2/0 flipping hook version. We're gonna fish this one and the smaller one. Got this one fishing on my medium heavy custom rod, custom build rod by Freshwater Customs. Little extra backbone for that 2/0 straight shank. I see you popping around in there. Come get my Jig Rig. There's one. Got him. He was in there. As Debo says, not a moose, but we'll take him on the old Jig Rig. Second cup is all ready to go. When you're dealing with super color shift like that on our top color, there's really not much more you need because you get so much in one pigment. But this one, we're gonna go a little unique. So ever since I did that Z-Man mud bug, my version of mud bug, and we use Onyxia on the belly, man, the brain just started wheeling, wondering how many of these hollow shifts can you do that with? So we are going to attempt it once again today. This one is Vice City, which has a really awesome kind of copperish vibe. I'm thinking it's going to go really well, especially with that that dark backer when you look up through it. All right, 1/8 of a teaspoon for this stuff as well. Maybe a little mounded 1/8. A little extra never hurt anybody. Once again, get it down in there so I don't fling it all over the place. Yeah, we could almost use it just like that. I mean, you guys can see all that copperish type tones coming out. I think it has some green backing to it as well. Super awesome, but I want to enhance that. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna add black flake instead of pigment. I've got 035 black and another 1/8 of a teaspoon. This should give it just a little bit of backing where black pigment, even 1 drop of black pigment, will kind of do something similar. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, did you see how that darkness? Those little specks, wherever that black was, and then that hits behind it, or sits on top of it, and the black is behind it. Look at how much more vibrant that is now. No pigment, just flake. That is pretty stinking cool. All right, here we go. These are around 310, 315. Definitely want to get the Ned Craw and the speed shrimp for sure. If I feel like I got enough plastic to do the Glory Craw, we'll do that one too. So purged out. This is the Ned Craw. Beautiful. And speed shrimp. Get it? Oh yeah. I think we got all 3. Molds are here cooling off, and while they do so, I thought I would mention I actually made the weights that you saw on that Jig Rig. I did it with the Do It Molds teardrop mold. It's their drop shot weight mold. You can make a bunch of different sizes and so forth. It takes an insert. One side of the insert is that pinch line thing. The other side is a round part. So depending on how you like to make your drop shot weights, if you like to tie them on, you would put the round part up. If you like to just pinch your line on, you would put the pinch line part up. For today's application, we wanted the little circle part up so that we could attach it to the split ring. Well, we got one on the speed shrimp. Wasn't a giant, but hey, we'll take him. Let's move down to the Ned Craw. See if we can find another bite. A little downsized bait. There's one. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Oh, that was so cool. He came up. I saw the bait pop over a limb just like it's supposed to. He came up and smashed it. Oh, that's about as textbook for this rig as it gets. Threw it into the muck, pulled it over a branch, no issues, and this guy came out, thwacked it. All right, these are all cooled off now. First up is the speed shrimp. I have high hopes here. Oh my goodness. The first side looks good. It's actually kind of reminiscent of Onyxia with that green. Love the black flake. Look at that. It's almost a triple because the bottom. Oh crap, sorry. It's a little taken aback there. Holy moly. Look at this thing. You got the clear on the bottom, but you can still see some of that hollow shift where the two meet together. Almost looks like a triple. And then you turn it. Hollow shift glory. That gorgeous super color shift. See the oranges? Oh my gosh, this totally worked. The speed shrimp is looking dandy tonight. And we have 2 more molds to go. Let's do the Ned Craw next. 2.5 Ned Craw. Oh, just as gorgeous. Same thing. Clear with that middle shot of Vice City. Golly, that looks good. Wow. We are 2 for 2. Jeez Louise, can it get any better? Let's check out the Glory Craw. Glorious indeed. There's the belly. And a gorgeous top once again. I even like how where it bled over. Doesn't that look sick? It just adds to the glory. There it is without the little bleed over at the end. And then same deal. This might be, I don't know. This might be my favorite way to use hollow shift, at least in a laminate. Thanks for coming along on this one, guys. I do appreciate it. And until the next time, see you guys in the shop.